What's going on, everyone? So I've done some recent videos about Tillie. One, just kind of breaking down the weirdness of her and the whole tarot card incident, and then also the potential of her maybe even being a witch. Right? I've had plenty of people come and say like, "Oh no, she's kind of the spiritualist." Right? You look at kind of the prayer circle and then the tarot cards and stuff, and yeah, very well could be the possibility. However, no matter what, right? She is strange. Like there is some like I need to drive this home even further after the most recent episode. There is something not right there. Now look, could this just be a red herring? Could this be deliberate to just kind of have you believe that she's not just this, kooky old lady, but like there's more to it than that? Yes. Right? Like that could be purposeful. It could also be that there's something up with Tillie. Because you look at the most recent episode, right? They go and they use the tarot cards in the previous episode, right? And then you have the aftermath and it gets talked about, right? And Tillie just so nonchalantly, not even bothered, not even worried, just sees the crow and stuff, and Nikki's cleaning it up, which also worth noting, Nikki was trying to get others to pick it up, like the bus driver, and have people help her clean. She says, it's dead, and then they say like, oh no, there's something evil about it, right? I'm not touching that type thing. She ends up doing all the cleaning and ends up dead. That is something worth of note that I think is very interesting. But I digress, right? She just nonchalantly through everything just goes, oh, you think that might have been a sign? Like, there just doesn't seem to be concern. There doesn't seem to be bother. There doesn't seem to be anything, right? People are kind of pressing her about, like, why would you do tarot cards in this place stuff? She doesn't care. She's just like, oh, what? Like, it's just so odd to me the way that she operates, right? Even when she sees Elgin, like, seeing spirits and stuff. And notice how that spirit showed up, like, while she's talking about the stuff. Like, it's just, again, I've said this several times through various videos on this channel whenever I'm talking about the show. Like, at what point does coincidence stop being coincidence? Right? At what point do, okay, one strange thing, okay, that's odd. Two strange things, all right, little odder. Three strange things. Like, at what point is it like, all right, there's clearly something here. There's clearly something going on. Tillie isn't what she sees. There is more to meet the eye here. Tillie is a transformer. That's what she is. But no, in all seriousness, right? Like, her behavior is odd, even for somebody that is a little eccentric, right? Somebody that's a little out there. She's dealing with the cancer, right? People have talked, because this is from the same showrunners as Lost. People have made the connection of Tillie to character in Lost that, was in a wheelchair. The place ended up fixing him. Maybe that's the same thing that's happening with Tillie here, to where, she had the cancer. She's kind of going through it, and she gets off the bus, and she's just happy, and and the way she's looking at it is like, what's the alternative? I'm dying of cancer. I'm living in this place. But it's just so many things that are happening that are specific towards her, that she constantly is inserting herself in, constantly seems to be like the face that they go to after a crazy event in Colony House, right? Like, it's just, again, like, you start following the breadcrumbs and it leads you to something's off with Tillie, right? There's not, she's either just completely off, there's just something not all the way there, right? Or there's more to it, like something's going on with her. I've talked about maybe she's been here. What if she's been to Fromville before? She has some familiarity, right? Maybe she had a sickness in the past and was previously in Fromville when she was younger, and it ended up getting cured by it in Fromville, made it to the real world, came back. I mean, there's a million ways that you could go about this, right? Maybe she's a plant from Ville. Right? Maybe they put her in there. Right? Like, again, she seemed very gleeful to be here, dancing in the rain, handing out. She was the first one to kind of really buy in to the whole craziness. Like, she didn't really question it or nothing. She was just like everyone else is questioning, like, what are you talking about? This sounds crazy. There's no way, blah, 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 blah. And she's just like, all right, you want me to stay inside at night and not get... There almost seems like a familiarity with Tillie in this place. There almost seems to be, like, I don't think it's a coincidence that, it's like every time something crazy happens in Colony House, we see Tillie. Right? It's like she just is popping up after moment of, every time Elgin sees the spirit, Tillie's involved in some way. Even the dreams he's having in which he sees the spirit, she's in them. Right? Like, she's constantly attached to Fatima, the baby, as well as Elgin. There's gotta be something there. Could she be the reason that Fatima even got pregnant? Maybe she showed up and, I don't know. There's a lot of ways that they could kind of link these things together if you wanted to. But there's clearly a connection between Tillie, Fatima, and Elgin. And Elgin clearly has a connection and tie-in to Fatima. And so you have this sort of triangle of characters that are all connected through this pregnancy. And I don't think that it's as straightforward as, like, hey, Tillie's just the kooky old lady that, you see in these movies or in shows and stuff. There's always the guy that's like, don't go in there. Jason's back, right? And everyone just, like, ignores and is like, he's just a crazy old guy. And then turns out he's right, right? Like, it doesn't seem to be what this is, right? She's not giving any information. She's not providing anything. She's not just the crazy person that everyone should really be listening to, but no one wants to listen to because she's crazy. Like, she's not giving any information. She's not really doing anything other than just kind of being there at times. Kind of operating behind the scenes and just, like, she always just seems to pop up and just a reminder, like, hey, like, oh, did you think it was a sign? Her reaction to that was just off. Look, I make theory videos. I have fun conversations here on YouTube, right? Like, it's my job to kind of overanalyze, break into things. Like I always say, I always watch it several times. I watch it the first time, every episode, watch the first episode as a fan. Just to watch it. Just to kind of take it in and enjoy it. And even in the fan watch, I was like, that was really strange. And then after that, I watch it again. I go and do the live stream after the episode. As always, I hope to see many of you in those live streams. But I do the live stream after. And then after that, I go and watch it again and start preparing videos and stuff like that for everybody and taking notes and really breaking stuff down. And even in that, I was like, this is even stranger, right? Like, it's just like, even like, because sometimes I'll watch something and as a fan, it doesn't really stand out or it doesn't really seem strange. And then I'll watch it again and then really pay attention, take notes, and try to look for the little nuances and stuff. And then if I feel like I need to watch it again, I'll watch it again. But, there are sometimes things that just clearly, blatantly stand out, right? Like certain points of the show, certain moments, right, where they're trying to deliberately let you know, deliberately just have you focus on this moment, right? It's how I feel like it is with Tillie every time. Like, it's very purposeful. It's purposely trying to get you to focus on her and what she's saying and the chaos that is around her. It's really strange. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you think, like, yeah, no, there's definitely something going on with Tillie. Something's not right. Again, like, after the episode, right, did the live stream, and, like, everybody in the live stream was like, yeah, something's really strange with Tillie. Like, it's odd. It's too many times we've seen this happen. It's too many times that it's blatantly stood out. I don't think it's coincidence. I definitely think that there's something to it. I definitely think that there is a cause and a reason for this, and why this is happening. But do you feel that same way? Do you feel differently? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out as we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.